And you can always expand this selection. So we also need to unwrap these bevels, so you can always go with Control plus, expand selection, and now grab this and fit this. And I will now select this part here. First select this object. Okay, and this is mirror object, so we need to select this part here, and I will go to you, unwrap. Now this part looks okay, and for this, if you go to our reference, you can see that this part here is this part here look like this texture here. So I will just select this and go out, you unwrap, rotate Z 90 and project this here. And I think it's look okay. We can also, this part we can project on this texture here. And we need to fix this side here and this side inside. We are almost done with fixing UV, and I see one detail more I want to create. So I will just join this for now and go to 3D viewport. And I can extrude this just out. So Alt E, extrude along normals. So I will turn on this view for shading and Alt T extrude along normals. And maybe I can scale this just with S. I think it's better to go with mesh, transform and shrink pattern. Okay, now we have some extra details here. Fix these UV problems here. And now we can compare before fixing UV and after. And this is before and this is after. And it is much better. And we still didn't apply this mirror modifier, so this left and right side are perfectly symmetrical, which is not good. And later, when we create bevels, we will apply mirror modifier and make some variation on this right side. And later we need to create roughness and bump map and bring photo scans of lion and these details here. And it will be much better at the end. I think we can now start beveling all these corners here. So select edge, select, and just select all these hard 90 degrees corners with combination of shift and control. So select first line, and to select shortest path, just press Control, and to switch to another line, press Shift. And I can now go with Shift here and Control. And we can also bevel this. Control. And I will stop here. I think I will not bevel these lines because it will create more problems later. So I will just select this one here. And I will now go with Control B. Add about 2 segments more, and just click. Okay, I will go more deep with this pattern. Control B. Okay, I will first select this line here. So Control, Shift, Control, and this one here, and I will end this one here also. And now we can go with Control B. And here I will just go with Shift, and I will skip this part here. So if we bevel all this here, we get a lot of problems here. So I think it's better to skip this part. Just go with Shift. And now Control B. Maybe we can add 2 segments here. And we are done with beveling, and you can see how this look now. So we can now catch some lights on these edges here and here. And this is before, so you can see before how this look, these hard 90 degrees corners. Now it's much better. I think we can now apply this mirror modifier, and these two sides are perfectly symmetrical now. And if we apply this mirror modifier, you need to go to object mode and press apply. And now we can edit this right side. And now we can fix some UV and make some variation. I will split this window again and go here to UV editor. And we can turn on viewport shading here, and we can make some variation. I think I will first select all this here and move this on right side. So press G and X, or just move. Okay, but this we have problem because these snakes are not like this one. So I will skip these snakes. So I think it is better to just project this and skip all this part. So go with Control plus and G and X. Press A to select all, and G and move to X. And maybe we can just replace some of these bricks here. Okay. G, X. And I will also edit some of this here and move to right side. So I will go to viewport shading because this slowed down my computer. So just select some of these bricks and move on right. And I will project this part here to right side. So I think it's much easier if we select all this and just with Control remove this part here. And now just go with G and X for X-axis. And I will also project this part here. So select this and SX minus 1 to scale on the x-axis, and now we can just with G move here. And this is before and this is after. You can see some variation on right side now. And now we can create material for this, and you can see how this look flat, because all objects have same level of roughness and no bump information. So we can try create texture for this. We can now join this area, go to 3D viewport here and to shading, and go to object and turn on viewport display. We can try create roughness and bump up using only this texture. And we don't need this alpha. So you can see how this look. And if we select this color ramp, you can see that where is black is more shiny and where is white is more rough. And you can see this area is almost like a mirror. So if we try reduce this down, now we lose all these details. And if you go again with black, it's again too much shiny. And the same problem is with bump. So we need a bump node here. So we get similar problem with this. We get this too much bump here. Where is black? If we go down with this, we lose all these details here. So in my opinion, best solution is to paint roughness and bump map. And you don't need to do this because I will share this map with you, but I will show you how I do this. So I will just copy this image and call this bump. And we can open this in Photoshop. I go with now with Ctrl J to duplicate this and to filter camera raw filter. First I will make this black and white, so just bring saturation down, and I will try reduce these blacks and whites here. So I will bring contrast down and shadows up, and maybe these blacks little up, and I will go with texture, bring texture up to get these tiny details here, so we can use this for bump. and with sharpening up. So when is more there is more sharpening, we get these details. Okay. And if we take a look to our reference, you can see this stone here, and this one here is it look like it's more polished and much more glossy. So in Blender, black's color in roughness means that it's more shiny or glossy. So we can jump to Photoshop and make this area more glossy or more black. So we can take this rectangle tool and make this color to black and just paint this area. And I will now just make a group of this. I will just convert this to smart object, and now I will continue with this part here. Okay, and now we can go with opacity, maybe to 50. And this one I will go maybe to 30. And maybe even more.